Hollywood celebrities aren't just fan sweethearts on the TV screen. There are those times when these celebrities surprise their fans and leave them completely speechless. Wondering how? Here are the most intriguing times when Hollywood celebrities surprise their biggest fans. Imagine chilling and hanging out with the real Spider-Man cast without knowing it. That's exactly what happened to this group of fans who were having the time of their life with a Spider-Man costume performer. Unknown to them was the fact that behind the mask is the real Tom Holland, also known as Spider-Man. The surprise began when Zendaya and other Spider-Man cast members joined them to take a photo. But the ultimate surprise wasn't until Tom Holland took off his mask. This is surely one of the most iconic surprises for fans, organized by a Hollywood celebrity. But it is not the only hilarious time when Hollywood celebrities surprise their fans. Many would probably agree that Zendaya is good at so many things, but we guess only her fans truly know how good she is at pranks. For example, there was no way these fans could figure out that the real Zendaya was in the midst of her waxed statues. Upon realization, fans were both surprised and happy. Let's talk about another Hollywood celebrity who is currently making fans happy. It was a good day for this couple to get a pleasant surprise, and Tom Hanks came through. While doing his regular morning jogging routine, he bumped into the couple having their wedding and decided to stop by. As a result, he gave them his warm congratulations and even took photos with them. In the end, the couple's big day was perfected by a celebrity guest, which is something most people don't get to enjoy. Now, who doesn't love Captain America? As it turns out, one of the ways Captain America shows his love to fans is by surprising them most hilariously. For example, in the next scene, a group of fans were up for a huge surprise when a Captain America doll asked for their help in an escape room. Fortunately, the fans were kind enough to offer a helping hand, and this soon led them to the real Captain America. Surprise, surprise. So what's the key takeaway? Never ignore Captain America, even if you think he's fake. But Captain America isn't the only Hollywood star who has vital lessons to teach fans. It's probably very hard to figure out who does better than John Cena when it comes to surprising fans. The man is literally everywhere. From surprising kids at school to making their wildest imaginations come through, John Cena isn't one to stop easily. But John Cena's surprise visits have always limited children. Recently, he took it upon himself to surprise an artist who wrote a song about him. It's an intriguing sight to see, but she isn't the first and wouldn't be the last on John Cena's surprise list. But sometimes, it's not always about the fun. John Cena has also taken it upon himself to give hope to sick children. Over the course of his career, he has made a surprise visit to over 650 sick children in hospitals who wish to see him. The end result is making the day of these beautiful souls and spreading hope. Let's talk about another inspiring celebrity surprise. And when Jack Sparrow is not a cunning pirate, it turns out that he's usually at hospitals, dressed as Jack Sparrow to surprise sick children. While it is intriguing to see Jack Sparrow spreading hope among sick children, it might also interest you to know that he also takes pleasure in cracking up fans and children who visit Disneyland. It's literally hard to stay in the boat as instructed when Jack Sparrow is in the building. But that doesn't stop the Hollywood icon from showing up. As it turns out, Robert Downey Jr. isn't just Iron Man and Tony Stark in Marvel's world. There was no quantification of the surprise from fans when he recently visited a 10-year-old boy born with one arm. As it is normal for Iron Man to always work on one suit tech or the other, he didn't come without a gift. With a robotic arm and a brilliant beam of light, there's no arguing that the young boy is now part of Marvel's industry. Well done, Robert! When John Stamos met a fan whose mother had crushed on him in high school, he decided to collaborate with her and give her mother the biggest surprise of her life. You can easily tell from the look on the woman's face that she didn't see any of this coming. Well, dreams do come true, don't they? Another Marvel hero who seems to be great at surprising fans is Tom Hiddleston, the actor behind the character Loki in Thor. In this hilarious scene, we see Tom Hiddleston creeping up and surprising fans and cosplayers who were dressed as his character, Loki. They were in the middle of reciting his favorite lines in the movie, unaware that he was right behind them. What a good way to be caught in art. Well, the next celebrity surprise will leave you speechless. In 2016, Benedict Cumberbatch surprised fans by dressing up as Doctor Strange while visiting an NYC comic book store. He looked like he had just come out fresh from a battle and was probably seeking out a safe place for the time stone. A Star Wars superfan recently froze from shock when Mark Hamill surprised him. He didn't see it coming until the Star Wars hero snuck up behind him and assisted in delivering a line from the magical movie. His shock could not be hidden, and it took him a while to recover from it. That is, before he was hit again by the overflowing happiness that comes with having your favorite Hollywood star standing right in front of you. It's hard not to shed tears of joy when Tom Cruise is in the building. And Tom Cruise happens to be another Hollywood star who registers as one of the kings of pranking or surprising fans. For instance, 2 of his unsuspecting fans were set up for the surprise of their lives when they were made to believe that they had won a virtual experience of his latest movie, The Mummy. Unknown to them, they were about to come face to face with the legendary actor. Now, forget about the high blood pressure that may come with it. What kind of fan doesn't dream about this kind of surprise? Certainly not us. When Game of Thrones organized the giveaway for fans at a local store, nobody knew what would be waiting for them there. But this was when Maisie Williams pulled off a surprise on them that they would never forget. Known to be the major character in the big series, fans were surprised to see Maisie Williams as a registrar in the local store. However, the young lady was incognito and did not stop pranking fans that she was Lauren until she felt content. Imagine walking into a local store only to find your favorite star behind the counter. That's exactly how flabbergasted these fans felt, and they will not forget it for a long time. In a bid to invite fans to the premiere of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, Ben Affleck prepared a unique surprise for fans which they didn't expect. When a fan expressed the belief that Superman would beat Batman in a fight, they were shocked at what happened next. Behind them was Batman in the Batmobile, ready to make them eat back their words. But that isn't all. Another wonderful way in which Batman also now surprises fans is by giving them a ride in the Batmobile. Imagine being in a vehicle you only see in movies. Surely it is a dream come true, even though this Batmobile doesn't fly. When it comes to pulling off a surprise on fans, no one rocks that role better than The Rock. In a moment that was both fascinating and touching, the Hollywood icon did not fail to respond to a fan who invited him to prom. Although he wasn't going to be present, he definitely ensured that the young fan didn't feel unheard. He even gave her and her friends an extra treat by renting out the theater so they could go see the screening of his new movie, titled Rampage. By now, it should be more than clear that The Rock truly rocks. While Chris Hemsworth is known as Thor, the god of war, what most people don't know is that he is also the god of surprising fans. Unfortunately, a team of reporters had to learn the hard way when Chris Hemsworth surprised them right in the middle of a live broadcast. Taken aback, the beautiful reporter was left speechless for a moment before regaining her composure. Well, it's not every day you get to see a Marvel hero attending your live broadcast. Here we come back to The Rock, who never seems to retire when it comes to giving his fans pleasant surprises. In this particular situation, the Hollywood sensation steps in to save the day when he finds out about a military veteran who has been living apart from her husband for almost 2 years. Her husband, who was still in service, lived about 5,000 miles away from her, and it was telling on their relationship. Thankfully, there was The Rock, who took it upon himself to reunite the loving couple, giving them a happy ending, at least for now. Now, we move on to another intriguing example of a celebrity surprising fans. The Terminator is not so frightening when he is just a waxed statue. But when the real Terminator pretends to be a waxed statue only to surprise fans when they get close, things can get pretty intense. And talking about intense, that's exactly what happens when the real Terminator surprises a fake one in action. Now, while it isn't new to find The Rock surprising fans and putting a smile on their faces, this happens to be one of the situations where The Rock outdoes himself. When The Rock heard about a UFC fighter named Themba Gorimbo, who didn't have a home, he decided to show up. The worst part was that Gorimbo was saving to bring his family over to the US, even though he had just $7 in the bank. In terms of having shelter, he survived by sleeping on the gym couch. And this caught The Rock's attention. Personally, The Rock could relate to Garimbo's situation because before he became a renowned actor, he had once been broke and homeless, living in his car with just $7 left in his account. Knowing this, it was easy for The Rock to plan a surprise for the young fighter. Thanks to The Rock, Garimbo was able to say goodbye to the gym couch. As if that wasn't enough, The Rock also supported Garimbo with the finances needed to bring his family overseas. But The Rock does not always choose to surprise his fans only in emotional and serious moments. Sometimes it's purely about having fun, like when The Rock randomly joins a group of fans playing rock, paper, and scissors. His name is The Rock after all, and we cannot forget that. In a heart-touching event, a group of fans decided to do something special for Chadwick Boseman, famously known for his role as the Black Panther. While the unsuspecting fans were recording a heartfelt message for him, Chadwick, who was backstage, quickly surprised them with a grand entry, which left them frozen and fascinated at the same time. For Chadwick Boseman, there was no need to leave a message when he could surprise them by appearing out of thin air. When it was just 2 weeks before the premiere of Avengers: Infinity Wars, Vin Diesel decided to visit a lucky fan who won the delivery of Marvel merchandise. Delivering the merchandise himself, Vin Diesel came with a Groot-themed mask and plush toy. As you can guess, the fan was mesmerized by this, probably wondering what she ever did to have a celebrity at her doorstep. Now it is always a pleasant surprise for children at the hospital to have the Guardians of the Galaxy's own star visit their ward. Fortunately, Chris Pratt seems to be aware of this and never fails to deliver. Now, this is more about a fan surprising a celebrity than about the other way around. When Adam Sandler named his character Max Kessler in The Do-Over, he didn't know that there was a person behind that name in real life. To the surprise of Adam Sandler, Max Kessler doesn't just exist, but he looks just like Adam Sandler. As a matter of fact, Adam Sandler isn't the only one who is surprised here, but the whole world. In 2016, actress Jennifer Aniston left fans clutching their chests in surprise when she leapt out of Friends' couch when nobody expected it. It was cool to see fans relaxed and talking about her movie without a clue of what was to come. So, we've come to the end of our exploration of Hollywood celebrity surprises. Have you ever been surprised by a Hollywood celebrity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Finally, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to stay up to date with the most interesting videos.